Hello, dear Leo. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you for being here for November for the general and love reading for you for November. Well, now we are in eclipse times. Dear Leo, you are a fixed fire sign, so you're in a difficult position right now as there's a full moon happening and it's going to be an eclipse. It's going to be an eclipse in the sign of Leo, and that is challenging you. So, dear Leo, not an easy time for you. Eclipse energies on the fixed axis Taurus Scorpio is going to be having you in square. Square means I get uncomfortable. I need to do the work. Okay, dear Leo. So Taurus, Taurus for you is your it's your goals, your aspirations. Something is ending there. And the Hermit just fell out, which is Virgo. Some of you could be on the cusp with Virgo, but you've been looking for the light. You're going through a growth spurt, and you know, all year it's been happening for you. All year you've been challenged by, you know, the energies of Saturn and Aquarius that have been squaring you. So you've gotten uncomfortable. You're probably feeling exhausted, probably tired. So some of you are, through these challenges, you are awakening spiritually. Now, of course, some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, or it's just a time of spiritual connection, connecting to your higher self. Some of you are looking for something that you're trying to figure out. You're trying to read between the lines. Some of you are half in and half out of a certain situation. It's like that you're going through changes. I mean, the Hermit could also be it could be someone who's wise, that is, it could be a psychic, could be a legal person. You could be dealing with health matters as well. So let's see what's going on. What's going on? Remember that this full moon eclipse will be affecting you in your 10th house, so it affects your career, your goals, your aspiration, as well as your home, and matters to do with the past, your family. So what's going on for Leo, please, Spirit, in the month of November? We are in eclipse times. We've got a new moon eclipse as well, the beginning of the next month, which is in Sagittarius, and that will be a new moon. So a new beginning, you'll be in good aspect to that. So, a Knight of Swords. Oh, wow, so many cards have opened up. We've got the Judgment card, the Knight of Wands. We've got the Ten of Swords. We've got the Three of Cups, the World card, the Five of Pentacles. Doesn't really matter which order they're in, Leo. I have to take them the way I feel that they came out. We've got a Knight of Wands. Wow, two cards have opened up. Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and the Full card. Wow. Wow, dear Leo. What's at the bottom of the deck? We've got the Seven of Wands. You feel as though you've got the world on your shoulders. You're fighting, and logically, as general energy, this says you've got the upper hand. But you're up against hardships. You're up against people. You're up against a situation. Logically, Spirit is putting you in a position of power, and there's a lot of challenges, but you've got the upper hand. These challenges are for you to awaken spiritually. It's like you're needing an awakening through hardships. That's usually when we tend to connect. Use these energies. Use the I would say positive energies of the Hermit. Okay, he's one step before that Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fate. Nines do speak to endings. 9 could also speak to the month of September. I don't know if that's important for you. Okay, so we've got two very quick Knights, fire and air. As I always say, explosive, it's yang energy, it's forward momentum. You are a masculine sign anyway. Now there's a crisis here, there's a judgment calling. there's a critical moment, maybe you've gone through recently. Now, the Knight of Wands usually is someone who's driven by their desires, their passion. This could also be a playboy. If this is a love connection, someone who's very flirtatious, someone who doesn't sit around, they've got ants in their pants, right? Someone who's not stable, and he's heading towards, you quickly headed towards an ending because of someone's desires, passion, the ability to create. But remember that the Knight of Wands is also Sag, so it speaks to freedom. Maybe you needed to get uncomfortable. Maybe with that South Node in Sagittarius, you're needing to leave past karmic beliefs, how you believed things need to be in your life. We do see here that there is an ending, the Ten of Swords. Now, with the Knight of Swords, that could speak to legalities as well. These are words as well. This is perception. This is your thoughts. Now, words could be harsh. I mean, Three of Cups can speak to a reconciliation. I mean, a second chance. But then this is also, the Knight of Swords comes in, is usually a negative connotation. So he's cutting any chances of reconciliation. I mean, this could also speak to three siblings. Venus in the World card, ready to be reborn. This is quickly closing up a major karmic cycle in your life, and you're feeling left out in the cold. You're feeling uncomfortable with all the changes. You are fixed fire. Oh my God, what is this? What have I done? What have I done? I cannot believe this. The Four of Wands was hiding underneath that Five of Cups, which is usually a celebration card, a card of marriage. The celebration or the stability or something that you thought would give you that security, you are mulling over. There are regrets concerning this. Now, if this is a potential for feeling safe, secure, stable, even if this is a business, even if this has got to do with your finances, we've got lots of changes concerning a marriage, so an ending, a business where you felt safe, secure, stable, and you felt as though you had built something on solid ground. We've got two fives here which say nada, changes here. Five of Pentacles can speak to, if this is a love connection, Five of Pentacles is two people that are not the perfect match. There are imbalances, different beliefs, religion, age difference, bigger age difference. Some of you may have been hoping for marriage, but the World card could also speak to physical distance. Remember that the Two Cups are still standing here, and we've got the Full card here. So I will leave it at that. Let's see what's beneath that. We've got the Justice card. The Justice card, Libra. Balance, harmony, or imbalance, I would say, more than likely, because we've got Seven Wands. Remember, Seven Wands comes after the Six of Wands, which shows recognition, success, being applauded. It is also a card of ego. So there's a sense of humbling here. Oh my goodness. Capricorn and Libra. This is a toxic connection. This is a toxic cycle that you could be ending. You've got the upper hand. This could also be a very sexual, strong and sexual, desirous sort of a connection where you're forever trying to read between the lines. You don't have the information. I guess it's time to close. Look at that. I mean, and there are some similarities. I did so much shuffling. I just did the Cancer reading, and we did have the Devil, the Justice card, and the Eight of Wands. I shuffle so much off camera and then on camera. This is similar energies. So some of you may be on the cusp with Cancer. The messages are similar. So, you know, this is passionate messages through social media. Can also speak to something not playing out. I mean, you know, this is the Eight of Wands is action, it's movement, it's flight, travel, but we've got the blockage here of Saturn and Capricorn. And it's all about karma. This is karma. Something very karmic that you are dealing with. Is it a relationship? Is it a business? Is it a family situation? What is it? You're probably on the road to seeking advice from a professional. Some of you, this could also be, yes, it can have affected your health as well. Let's see what's going on in love for Leo. Leo, please, Spirit. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And you know, the word joy does remind me of Leo. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Now, how I see Venus here, she does have the ability to be rebirthed. She's getting ready to be rebirthed. Venus now is transiting through Capricorn. So she's going to be in 2-3 months in the sign of Capricorn where she knows she has to grow, she has to mature. Now Venus speaks to money and speaks to love, values. This could be the one. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And that's exactly the advice I was giving Cancer. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Maybe you were dealing with someone that was flirtatious, someone that was maybe hedging their bets with you. Some of you maybe wanted something serious and you were dealing with a player, I feel here. Ask for and accept support from others. Do take care who you share your information with. Okay. Let's see what's going on emotionally for you. Leo, in the month of November. It says that you've already met the romantic partner you seek. But I do sense a sense of immaturity. We've got knights here. No kings, no queens. Now, I will be extending this reading through a link beneath the video. You can either join me on Patreon where you get all the extended for the month for being with us on Patreon, or you can make a one-off purchase through my website. Again, the link is beneath. Let's see for Leo. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. So that's exactly what you're doing here as the Hermit. Meditating and contemplating. Look for the answers. Spirit will be sending you signs and synchronicities. New moon in Pisces, a new beginning. And new moon in Pisces does speak to end of February, early March next year. A new moon, a new beginning. Let's see. Pisces can also be very deceptive on the shadow side. So I don't know if you're dealing with a Piscean person. We've got Virgo and Pisces. They're on the same axis. They both speak to health, practical, emotional, psychological. Let's see what your energy oracle advice is. Financial constraints. I think it was Cancer that got that. So financial constraints, difficulties in finances. That's what I see. And it's a number 13, which can speak to, 13 can speak to death. It can speak to money coming. Scorpio is money coming from others, from other sources, other people's money, the bank, the loan, inheritance. Now, I'm not reading reversal, so it could mean that you have been going through financial hardship with the Five of Pentacles. That's what it looks like. But that could be changing. Financial constraints. let's take the fortune telling cards and see what's going on for Leo. Ooh. We've got courthouse, high honors, main male, and the house. You are dealing with either legalities. The house can speak to a house, it can speak to a building, it can speak to an institution, a constitution. It can speak to, it's very similar to the tower in the Lenormand. And it does show an eclipsed moon here, right here. Now the house speaks to business. It speaks to business. So I don't know if you are this main male or if you're dealing with this main male that is dealing with legalities. You know, the courthouse does remind me very much of the reminds me very much of the card of justice. I'm going to have a look at the book for a moment, because usually this combination, we've got 23 and 25. So it's like a transitioning, but let's see what the courthouse actually says in the booklet, which I don't usually read from. This is a somewhat challenging card. Here we meet a solicitor coming from proceedings in his wig, white collar and gown. This card means lawsuits, court proceedings, divorces, wills, contracts, taxes, disputes, and all legal matters. But your solicitor is capable, so the outcome could be good if near you or near enabling cards. So we do have high honors, so that's it. That's very positive. That is very positive. Now, if this doesn't have to do with lawsuits, and there's been disharmony and unfairness and a lack of justice in love, well, obviously some of you could be going through divorce, but on another level, and you could be dealing with, it's either you are someone that's in a position of power, or you've got someone that's in a position of power, and it could be this main male. I think that you should get through this with high honors. Logically, you should win. It does speak to negotiations. It can also represent other formal public buildings, like the city hall, post offices. Let's look at the house, just so you can get a little bit more understanding of what the house means. Okay. It's got a waning moon or an eclipse of the sun. The eclipse of the sun will be on the 4th of December. That's a solar eclipse in the sign of Sag Gemini on that axis, which will be good for you. Are we coming for dinner or a ball? The scene is ripe with potential and suspense. Literally, of course, this is a house, home, property, real estate, land dealings, buildings. Abstractly, it represents safety, family, coziness, and security. It is the things you hold and that hold you. So it does represent safety and security, but it's mainly, we've got another card which is called the family room, which is more cozy, more comfortable. All right, so looks like you've got a main male here, which is a very important figure, someone who's in a position of power that could be also on your side. So a friend who could be helping you. Now this could also be a love connection, because it says this could be the one. This could be the one. Getting to know each other. Okay, let your friends help you. So we've got a 5 and a 7 is 10, 11. 13, again, you're going through a death and a resurrection, a transformation. And we've got the mature man. So we've got a main male, younger, and an older male, which would be more the hermit. And that's a number 5, which would be a number altogether 16. 16 is the tower moment. It's an awakening. It's a major shift. Now, the mature man could be a father figure. All right, could be a father figure. Could be someone in your life that you could be mourning. I mean, the 5 of Cups does show someone that is crying. I don't know if this is a physical death as well for some of you. That may have happened in the past. Anyway, we'll be taking way more cards. I want to take just one card on the full card, the Fool's Journey, which is the energy of Aries. Here we've got the 4 fixed signs, so Scorpio, Taurus, Leo and Aquarius. So, after harsh words or a fight or quick action being taken, a lot of information coming through, there is an ending which sort of puts you out uncomfortable. It makes you uncomfortable, but you're on a journey. That could be a physical journey, a journey for love, or a journey that's going to fill your cup. We've got the Queen of Cups, and this could be a Piscean person. Could be Scorpio, could be Cancer. All right, dear Leo, I do see that you are dealing with financial constraints. Let's read that just quickly. Again, number 13. This card shows an old-fashioned safe with little money but lots of cobwebs and dust. Money may be tight at this time, so rein in your spending and be circumspect about the financial requirements in your life. This is not a time of indulgence, so be aware of what's really important and consciously choose your expenditures. There's a big difference between what you need and what you want. This card is telling you to take care of your needs and bide your time. Things will get better, but for now, be willing to live more conservatively and always value the money and the good things you already have. Let's read the reverse just in case it won't be the same for all of you. This card reversed portends an increase in the money about to come your way. The previous constrictions have broken open, and there's a greater flow of money and other things. As more funds come in, you'll find that you have the freedom to take more risks and spend without the previous extreme precautions. The river of abundance is starting to flow your way, but don't be too cavalier. Always bring your consciousness to this and every aspect of your life. And that's what it's saying here with the Fool as well. Do take care. Be careful with risk-taking. Okay, always do your homework before you take that leap of faith into the unknown. Okay? All right, we'll be taking a lot more cards in the extended. I want to thank you, dear Leo, wishing you well. Sending you lots of love and lots of light. All the best. I'll see you soon.